saying that I fell off, but it's kinda funny, I forgot, so they remind me every night. Bank account is looking better than it ever has. I don't give them attention, I guess it gets them sad. More houses on my belt, generational wealth. What's to say about yourself? Gonna stay mad. A high yield savings account, that is my new shit. And not a skill or talent, but we know you couldn't produce this. Who's this? Trying to ride my wave like it's a cruise ship. You fucking up the bag whenever you try to do shit. Pussy, this is what happens when you push me. I'm making bangers like an English breakfast when I'm cooking. I can't wait to wrap my hands around your head just like a hoodie. And I squeeze it till your breathing ceases and it feels like pudding. Laid back, chilling at my house with a pool. Every time I get a steak, you know the shit is wagyu. I hate the flex, but I got haters saying that they ain't proof. The insecurities are killing them, so they have to dispute. It's okay, I don't mind, go and play. Little child, keep on saying all this stuff is gonna help you sleep at night. I love your place, really nice, think I'll stay. Hope it's alright, 'cause there's a ton of space for me to slay, beating your mind. They've been waiting on the day that I fall off. I've been waiting for the day that they pop off. I guess we're gonna be waiting together forever, 'cause neither of those will ever happen because I'm dope and hope we know that you won't get close, it's so sad. If people know that I'm cold as a toe jag, and I can pick apart opponents quick, so don't you hoes act. Everybody wants beef with the A-list. If they ain't hate, I ain't doing it right now. People saying that I fell off, but it's kinda funny, I forgot, so they remind me every night. Bank account is looking better than it ever has. I don't give them attention, I guess it gets them sad. More houses on my belt, generational wealth. What's to say about yourself? Gonna stay mad. Time to set the record straight. You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they light. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man before your eyes. Let's set.
Hello. Oh, hey, I don't have a model. Let's try that. There we go. But welcome in, Alex. Thanks for stopping back. Good to have you back in the chat again. I know you joined last night, and glad to have you here again tonight. So, you're going to get to see me doing a little bit more of what I usually do. Forza is fun for me, but I'll be honest, I've been playing Forza for a very long time now, and with no new game, I'm a bit bored. Whoa, crap. So, welcome to what I'm usually doing, which is iRacing. Oh, my neck. Ow. So, you want to see some crazy stuff? Let's go back to me. There we go. So, this was the race I just ran. Whoops, I didn't want that. 9. Come on, go back. So this is the race I just ran. I had some front damage due to an earlier incident, and watch what happens when I hit the curbs here at the bend. I'm going to hit the curb coming up right here. Watch what happens. Talk about hanging on for a ride. Actually, real quick, keep in mind, iRacing cockpit view. This is what I saw. This was my view for this. So let's fast forward. I see there's an off track here. Here's my view again. Trying to avoid the Mustang. I'm like, alright, get down here on the apex. Twice in one lap. How does this even happen? Like, what is happening in Sim? How? I don't know what happened there, but what a mess. Realistic physics, the sim never makes a mistake. Though you might want to submit that to possible bugs. The curbs may be set too high. Yeah, I may file that one just as like a, hey, don't think the curbs are supposed to do this. It seems a little excessive. Like, I get it kicks your wheels up or something a little bit, but like, I'm pretty sure I hit that pretty square on with the tires. Oh, and Gary, I did see what happened. I saw the posts in the mod chat on CSC, so I read everything and I'm up to date. Yep, yeah, a lot of stuff going on there, so kind of feel bad about it. Not a lot I can do about it. I mean, it's unfortunate. There's just a lot of shit happening, so I don't know. Complicated, but we do what we must, right? Oh, I didn't. I take that back. I didn't miss. I missed some of this. Let me read this real quick. I'm not gonna read it out loud, of course. Okay, I read it all now. Okay. I read it all now. I didn't realize I missed a couple of those. Oh, shh. I closed Discord. Whoops. Ah! Yep. Hey, bud. Oh, hi, Cameron. What's up? I need a clip of fun. We're having fun. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, looky, it's the other person involved. Yeah, hi, Cameron. What's up? You know what? It's one of those things. I think it's just clashing personalities at this point. So you guys see the world in a different way than he does, and we all have our own unique spins on it. So I won't hate on anybody for it. But it's one of those, like, you know what? This is not my... I just race. It's not my place to step in here. I've got no problem with anybody. My main thing was, you know what? Yeah, I'm with you guys on the side of the frustration with the league. So that's why I'm helping to create the new one. And it's like, beyond that, I just want to race and have fun and hang out with my friends. Interpersonal conflict is between those people, so that's my take on it. That's the way I am. So I try not to. I am not Dr. Phil, and I'm not gonna try to be. You know what? To each their own. We move on. So let's jump in. This isn't a while. I do have the Bend, which is kind of fun, and it's racing. I think on the international circuit today. I'm guessing they've done a different layout every day. Oh no, Shell. It's just today. Okay. Wonder if they changed the layout. International. No, just that. Okay. Yeah, we're going to race the Benz International Circuit. Cool if I join the call, not going to incorporate more drama, just want to chill? Yeah, absolutely. That's why I'm in, my channel is Live Open VC. Everybody is always welcome to join in here if I am in this channel. If I don't want to be accompanied at the time, I have private channels for that. Hi, Cameron.
Hey, bud.
Yep, this channel is, just so you know, this channel is always open. If I want to be on my own, I do have private channels where only I can access it. So if I'm here, you're always more than welcome to stop in. No, this one's always open invite. Hop in anytime you want. There's no need to ask. That's why it says open VC. You're always welcome here.
Gotcha. Thank you, bud.
You're welcome. Same thing with the offline chillin'. Yeah. It doesn't say open, but because it's offline, it's just kind of a chill, vibey place to hang. The only ones that are restricted, there is a small room, which was created for small chats with only a few people. That way it doesn't get crowded. VSR VC, because it's just restricted to the team racing with you, Twig, Team VSR, and Metals and Hez. That's the only people allowed there, just for the sake of keeping things calm during races. And then the one channel that only 3 people, I think, have access to, which is reactive, which I don't think you can even see. So,
Gotcha.
sending hugs for friends. I'm not in your Discord. You are not yet, but if you keep showing up, a couple more times, I will happily invite you into the Discord where we have fun and hang out and stuff. I just, I get to know people before they just jump into my Discord. I've had some problems with people entering who shouldn't. So now I have a little bit of a vetting process for just, the protection of my community and my friends. So nothing personal, but like I said, keep showing up, show you're respectful and fun person to be in the community, and you'll get your invite. So, like I said, show up a couple more times and we'll see how it goes. But how are you guys doing tonight? What are you up to?
I'm doing a hosted ARCA race right now.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, yeah.
I'm eating microwave popcorn.
What kind of microwave popcorn?
Walmart.
Oh.
Better be extra butter.
Oh, God, yes. It's the only one that's worth a flip.
You know it. Oh, I know. Don't want underage blanked other stuff, and then we won't have against knock toxicity. This is true. Yes, we are an 18. I am 18 plus. Obviously, if you're in this stream, you saw that warning. But the other thing is, yes, I actually was. I was rated not in the nice way one time. I had like 40 or 50 people join at once, and we actually had to completely lock down the server and purge. And I had to go through and remove a lot of unsuitable content. We had to lock everything down, and ever since then, that was 3 years ago, I'm still a little paranoid. So I treasure my community, and I want to protect them. So I'm glad you saying happiness and not toxicity tells me you're already on the right path. Sorry, I got a chatter who's active tonight. I don't get that very often, so I'm making...
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah,
Hey, how about last night when you got like 20 gift subs from Anonymous?
I know. What the hell was that about? How many did I end up getting? I now have 23 subscribers on this channel. Do you guys know who that was at all? Like,
No.
No.
No? Okay, I don't...
I was thinking it could be Cameron, but...
Well, like, I feel like Cameron would have...
I wish my pockets were that deep.
Well, and I feel like you would have not made it anonymous. Like...
It definitely wouldn't have been anonymous. It would have said Lost Cause 317 has gifted 20 subs.
Yeah, that's from like... I'm like, you don't strike me as the person to do it anonymously like you're trying to hide from it. Like, I don't know, you don't strike me as that kind of person.
I'm sorry.
But I have no idea who actually did that.
I got you first.
I'm still blown away. Like,
Charlie's a name I recognize.
who just dumps 20 subs
Hello
anonymously?
there,
And in my chat of all places, like, I average 3 viewers. Like, nobody does 20 subs in this channel. That's insane.
Yeah. Oh,
You only knife
Alex,
on
yeah,
week
the
13.
one that was not
On
anonymous.
week 1,
that
everything's
was
gonna be
from,
back to normal.
one of his friends, Aurora Mercedes.
It was 19.
Wait, you said
18
this
were
was
anonymous.
Yeah,
hold on.
that
You
was the
said
one
this
that
was...
resubbed.
Go ahead, Cameron.
You said this was last night, right?
This was on last night on
Yeah.
stream, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that probably explains why it's not showing up in your recap.
Well, because they were anonymous, so they don't show. When somebody donates anonymously, you don't get to see who it is, and of course they don't get credited or shown in recaps. It was crazy. But yeah, the 19th sub was gifted by my friend Aurora Mercedes. She's going through some stuff right now and decided to step away from things for a while. But she did stop in last night and gift one of those 19 subs. She might have done the other 18, but I'll never have any way of knowing. She's pretty much blocked me on all social media at the moment and completely deleted her Discord server and purged everything. So I can't even, like, ask her... I think she closed our DM, too. I don't think I still have access to that. Is she...
Hey, you can start a new message with the person's even
No.
if you block them.
It's still
And then,
there.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it's her, and she's asked me not to bother her, so I'm not. I will respect that, but I have no idea.
Yeah.
Well, either way, we'll find out, I suppose.
Yeah. But yeah, hopefully with
Hi, Metals.
hopefully with
Metals.
Adelaide, it's just a thing of where some of the textures have been just aggressively mapped, and it's just, going in and adjusting the height of them to match up, because basically if they have something misaligned, it's like hitting either hitting a wall or hitting a ramp. People were having that happen on like one of the last road courses, or that they changed the 3D curbs to, and it just takes some time to dial it in, but yeah, take those clips, and tell them where it was, so that they have a clue of going into turn so and so on the outside. One of the curbs can send your car flying.
Yeah, I'll have to. Cameron, did you get to see that replay?
I did not.
I'll have to pull that back up and show you. Let me see. I don't know. Well, I got 10 seconds till. Let me put in my qualifying session here, and I'll see if I have enough time. Oh no, because I'll have to load it in Sim, so it won't work. I'll show you when I get a minute. I raced this race on the last session, and what happened was the car caught the curb and actually went flying. It launched the front of the car up so hard, and then kicked the back end of the car up like it was. My car took flight. It was really bad.
Oh my god.
And it happened twice in one lap on 2 different curbs. I'm like, what the fuck's happening? I found you because I wanted to get better at Forza. Well, the good news is all racing games are the same to an extent. Hit your apexes, find the racing line, find your braking zones, and don't crash. So, if you want to get better at Forza, watching iRacing is actually a great way to do it. And this one's actually even more realistic than Forza, so that's perfect. XD, hi Metals. I don't know why she's in call, but she's texting in my chat as well. I'm guessing she may not be able to talk.
I can hear.
You can talk. Okay. Well, you typed in my chat instead of just saying it. I'm like, I wonder why. I didn't know if something was wrong or not.
No. I just wanted to make sure.
She wanted to make sure her presence was known across both platforms.
I mean, it's easy to make sure her presence is known in Discord, because every time she enters a room, it plays fucking George Thorogood so loud it scares the shit out of me.
Back to the bone.
It's showing my support of my favorite monster truck.
This is fair.
That's exactly why I put it like that.
Remind me again who that is?
Gravedigger.
Gotcha. I'm not too familiar with Monster Jam.
Oh, I've been since I was a kid. I've actually met Dennis Anderson in person.
Oh shit.
And Tom Mentz.
Nice.
Well, I've been by where their shop was there. I don't know if it's still there on the Outer Banks of North Carolina.
Have any of you guys ever been to an NHRA drag race weekend?
Oh, yeah. Dude, I live in Ohio. We have Summit Racing Motorsports Park where they hold nationals sometimes.
Oh, so the closest drag strip to me is Maple Grove Raceway in Pennsylvania. That's about 3 hours from where I live.
Uh-huh.
I got my dad and I tickets 2 years ago for Father's Day.
There, did it again!
Well,
Oh my god.
See? That's what happens! You cannot hit the curbs at the bend.
yeah, it'll take them a little bit of time, but you know what? That may be a thing. Some people, that may not be a known issue because maybe people haven't hit them just right. But yeah, definitely take your clips and just cut out the sections where you hit, and just go to the forums to their bug report section
Will do.
Yeah. And
Is
if
that-
there's already, look and see if there's already one for like the bend, and that for the curve, and then just say, yeah, I found an issue at so and so and so and so, so that when they issue the next patch, if somebody told them, it will.
If it's not supposed to be that well, they'll go in and make the adjustments and release it in a patch.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Well, yeah, like when the NASCAR Gen 7s got released, there was a glitch with the car that made it go just as fast in reverse as it would going forward.
Ha! That's hilarious.
They didn't know this. When it got released. And other people just found that out and made memes about it. And iRacing was like, yeah, we gotta fix that. So whenever the next patch come out, the reverse gear was limited.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But it's like, no matter how many times that they test something, there's always going to be an edge case that once they release it, that people are going to find that was unintentional.
Oh, yeah.
Like the mini stocks, whenever you were going around on dirt.
The dirt tire wear problem where it was wearing tires out in like 20 laps, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They addressed that.
I know they have problems like this sometimes. That doesn't bother me. I'm not upset about it. It's just one of those like, what the hell kind of thing. Catches you off guard when it happens. It's like, yeah, they may want to know about that one. That could be an issue.
But I don't know how many people reported like the setup issues for the Gen 4s on the speedways. But eventually, the setups will get adjusted so that, if something like, or it might make it where, okay, they handle a little better on the fixed setup.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll adjust that as they go.
Yeah. But those cars were always a bit on a razor's edge.
Yeah.
Ready to get Phil happy. And it'll probably take the setup builders a week or two to be able to do something. Oh, and I'll link to the PDF for
The new schedule?
Season 3 preliminary schedule.
Hell yeah.
I tell you, it's funny at times, how things sometimes go with the sim. Oh, that didn't work right. Hey, at least it wasn't, where they completely botched Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell happened there. That was weird.
Oh, there was a DAT file that was corrupted that they had to fix.
Hey, y'all want to see a Mustang fly?
Sure. Oh my god.
I think I launched it out of the track.
You did.
Well, I think the session ended. Because it was showing checkered flag when you did that.
No, yeah, because I already crossed the line. Oh, yeah, no, I launched it out of the track.
Oh my
dang.
god.
It's out of here! Oh, man, that was a good one.
Fly, sting, fly.
I want to fly like an
Believe
eagle.
when you see a Mustang fly.
I just want to fly. What you want? What you want? What you want? Sugar Ray was never one of my impressions I could do.
Oh yeah.
Where am I at qualifying wise? Hey, I'm an 8th. Yeah. Oh yeah, you guys like my paint job?
I can't see it.
It's the orange one. Yeah.
It's the here. Let me go back to. Let me go here.
Ooh. I like it.
This is what it looks like on the fly. It's from Ridge Racer. My friend Diesel does paint jobs, and this is one of the few she's done that isn't because most of the team paint jobs she makes are from her team Dogbox Racing, so they are usually dog themed. They'll actually be like based around a dog of some sort. But that's one of the few she did. It's from Ridge Racer. It's what is it? It's got a name. I can't remember what the hell it is. I'm gonna look it up real quick. She goes, I believe. Oh, really? What the hell? It logged me out of fucking Trading Paints online. What the hell?
Yeah. Sometimes it'll do that where you have to log back in.
Yeah, it just hasn't done that in a while. It kind of caught me off guard. I'm like, what the hell? Ford Mustang GT3 from people I follow. There it is. Lucky and Wild Evolver is what it's called. And she goes by Zenith Anima here on Trading Paints. Or excuse me, I guess just Zenith A. But she makes some cool paint jobs. Most of them are dog themed, which really aren't my speed. Obviously, I'm a cat, and a lot of Makoni paint jobs, which again, I don't use Makoni. I'm not sponsored by them, so not something I really run. But the other stuff she makes, her dog ones are innovative. Again, I'm just a cat, so I don't run them, but she's a good painter. She made my original, what the hell? She made my original Sakata Racing Division paint I ran last year with you guys, Cameron.
Oh, nice.
You remember that? It's the carbon fiber looking one. I don't know if you remember that or not.
Vaguely. But then again, we were
What is this guy doing in
both
the
on
middle?
opposite ends of the field.
I like
This
most of
is
the season last
I
year.
like the shoulder.
Yeah,
I
this
was
is-
towards the front. I was towards the rear.
Really? I was gonna say you were towards the front and I was towards the
the
rear
logo
more.
keeps saying, "Are you going
I,
too
don't know, I
fast?"
feel like last season was kind of lackluster
man.
for me.
Fair enough, I guess. I always felt like I ended up finishing behind you somehow. So
I mean,
Are you a Trojan man?
Cameron, it couldn't be more lackluster than lackluster motorsports.
I miss lackluster
Hold it, guys.
motorsports.
Getting in the middle.
oh, hey, look at it this way, Gary. You wanna- If you want to start a team in the CSC Racing League, you can bring them back.
Yeah.
You can definitely bring back
Papel de
lackluster. I
Blanco?
will not be opposed to that.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I'm supposed to be getting a some kind of partnership with Dogbox on their. Basically, Dogbox is trying to make a sister team, and right now I think there's only two prospective members, me and another guy, but we would be Neko Motors,
Huh.
which Neko is just Japanese for cat.
Gotcha.
Oh, Cameron, I just this morning found the hidden scoop for my Dubby tub.
Yeah,
Oh.
you gotta. They kind of bury it in there.
Yep. I was like, well,
From what I understand, that's
figure
also
out
a
how
thing
much-
with baby formula, and I have the same problem with my gamer subs as well.
Yeah.
Any sort of powder blend, the scoop is
Yeah.
usually buried in there.
Insert Rick James joke here.
I don't get it.
He did a lot of the, you have a split in your butt, and they call it a butt crack? Yeah, that's, he did a lot of that without the butt.
Relax, William.
Oh, the good old booger sugar.
Yeah, Rick
Yeah,
James
relax.
was notorious for doing that. I actually was
This is
quoted
yellow
in
time,
high
I don't know
school
what
one
you're
time. They asked, and this was, I was actually I was very good at marketing, but we were in a marketing class, and they're like, all right, we're going to teach you how to sell stuff. And I'm like, I couldn't sell Rick James a bag of that. And they're like, my class lost it. My teacher's like, well, I don't think we're going to be selling that, so you should be okay. And I'm like, but my class fucking lost it.
Oh my god.
English.
It wasn't even a good one. I just stole that from Epic Rap Battles of History, where it was Ben Franklin versus Billy Mays, and that was he told Billy Mays, you couldn't sell Rick James a bag of that. You're out of practice. I just stole it from ERB, but I thought it was funny as shit. Nobody else knew it at the time, so it worked out good.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Gotta love those obscure
Yeah, feeling fired up, boys.
jokes that, you know, that a lot of people don't know. They think you're the funniest fucker
So,
ever.
yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, I actually found out I'm really good at improv comedy. I went to the convention this year, and I actually got involved with some of the panels for the first time. And like we were doing Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel scenes from a hat. So like I got called up, and they're like, okay, name a theme park attraction in hell, and I'm like, a water park that guarantees you a UTI.
So, the water park that was across the street from SeaWorld in Orlando.
Pretty much, I guess, yeah. But then, what was the one they got up? They were playing anime or hentai, and that was the question that everybody. You had to watch a clip. It was 18 plus, of course, but you had to watch a clip. Whoa! You had to watch a clip, and
my god.
I know, right? But you had to watch a clip, and based on the clip you were watching. Woo! Fuck! Saved it. Woohoo! Yeah, that fucked the rear end up though. I'm fucked. I can't tell if it's. I think it's the rear crab walking. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see how bad it is. Maybe I can run with it. But the other one we did was. So yeah, they played it and they said the catch is if it's a hentai, you have to come up and explain why you're watching it, as if somebody had just walked into the room. And it was one where I forget exactly what it was, but I think a girl like picked a lock with her coochie or something.
Jesus Christ.
It was hard to explain, and I answered it correctly, and they're like, "All right, come up and explain why you're watching this now." And I walked up and I'm like, "I swear to God, I thought I just clicked on a lock picking lawyer video."
Oh my god.
Good old LPL.
Aí, ó, seus arrombados do caralho.
I thought I clicked on the lock picking lawyer's April Fool's Day video.
Yeah, like the one where he locks his ice cream up from his wife.
Yeah, or that he or about her back door.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Or the one where he kept unlocking a bunch of different kind of Johnsons.
Yeah.
Let's go, Keith. Let's go, Keith.
I'll tell you, the art of the good April Fool's Day prank videos are gone, mostly. I mean, there's still a few that do good ones.
I don't like April Fool's Day because people always take it too far now, and it's went from being ha-ha, cute, funny, to, you know, I'm going to ruin your life or your relationship for clicks. And it's like, I'm done with this now. Like, that's not fun. Now you're just being a problem to society.
Yeah, the farmer dude that I watched from Vermont, he'll do one, but it'll be a fake story. Like, this last fall, after a big rainstorm, he had 4 pigs that were on the farm and, you know, doing their business on it. And one of them
Uh-oh.
was a okay drift.
Turn car, go!
13.
And
Let's
he,
go, Keith.
made a
Let's go,
story
Keith.
called
Caterpillars, lizards.
Pigfoot, like the pig had been going around and become the elusive Pigfoot. He and his video, had him where he, tracking down like pig tracks just on the other side of the creek on his land, and him pretending that it was going to charge him and attack him, and that's when the video ended.
The only April Fool. Or go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he usually goes all out and does like a small, like a skit video like that. But that's, it's one time a year, and it's like, and then, if to people that didn't know, they might think it's real, but then anybody that has, a bit of common sense, and especially people that know him, will go, oh yeah, it's April 1st. Thanks, Morgan.
The only funny, April Fool's Day stuff I like now is when, car companies will be like, hey, Air Ride, now available for the Little Tykes Cozy Coupe. And it's like, okay, haha, funny. I think iRacing actually did that. They were adding the Little Tykes Cozy Coupe this year. I'm like, A, okay, cute, funny, harmless, obviously a joke. B, please do it.
Yeah.
It'll be fucking hilarious.
I'm still waiting for the day that iRacing adds go-karts.
Surprised they haven't yet, honestly. Wonder why not. Oh, fuck. Again? Bro, what the fuck? Oh, I've got the toe knocked out of it. I'm still driving it like there ain't no... there's not... The toe isn't damaged. I forgot about that.
I mean, you're still, able to race a little bit. It's just, you gotta remember to drive it a little differently.
Well, I haven't made a pit stop here at the bend, so we're going to do that. I got this track because I heard it was going to be in the TCR series a bit more, so I'm giving it a try now.
Yeah, it could be worse. You could get the bends at the bend.
That would be most unfortunate. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want a shirt that says, I took a shit because of the bends at the bend.
I got the runs at the bend.
Yeah.
I got the runs while watching Cannonball Run.
Dude, great fucking movie.
I've never seen it.
Oh,
it was a great movie.
We gotta have a fucking movie night. I have that on DVD, and that shit is legendary.
Hey, Hezzy.
Hi, Ez.
Hezzy.
Hi, honey.
Hello, brothers and wife.
Let's see if I can... Oh shit, I'm back on cold tires. I forgot.
I met a famous person today. Famous man.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
3 days of very big entertainment with us. I got a picture with him.
Nice.
Today I was security detail for my country's National Lotteries Control Board. And they were promoting something for the lottery thing called jackpot. Essentially what it is if you play one of our local games known as Play or Fast Cash, if you don't win the numbers that you're looking for, there's a chance that you could still win a jackpot or a part of a jackpot. Of put it to how much he spent. So if he spent $10 or more on ticket, he could win the entire jackpot. If he spent anything less than that, he could get up to 75%, I think, of the jackpot. And today the jackpot was over 80p.
Dang.
Damn.
Well, 80k in my currency, that's like pocket change for you guys in America. Sonny is a very big radio / music entertainer. He's a DJ, and he's known for having a character. Like today, when one of those like panel vans with a bed passed by, he hopped into it, and it was traffic. So as it was crawling along, he was doing like a running place in the bed of the van, as if he was trying to make the van move by running in place. When a police pickup truck passed by, he danced behind it.
All right, Cameron. I'm gonna try what you tried the other night. Monza NASCAR.
What?
It's very bumpy in the corners.
Goody. That means chaos. It's unranked, so I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So
I love week
one
13 for the sake of the chaos. It's fun to not have to give a shit if I wreck it.
Well, the
Actually,
crazy thing is,
that's a normal track for Carb Cup.
yeah, it's Carb Cup. It's not even week 13.
No, it happens to be. That's why I like week 13
Yeah.
so much. A Carb Cup gives me that all season long, but in particular, I like when it goes to Monza, but I haven't run it in a very long time, so I'm just kind of stoked that it's in right now on week 13. It just fits the vibe.
Before I go back to doing what I was doing, babe, how was your day?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good.
Oh yeah, hey, Cameron.
I'll talk to you a little bit more before I go to bed, babe. After Soji's stream, I know you're in Soji's stream helping him out with chat, so I will talk to you.
Okay. I
Love
love
you.
you.
Oh,
Have a good night, Hez.
have a good night, Haze.
I'll probably talk to you afterwards as well, Gary, because I need to talk to you about some stuff. But
Okay,
I will see you all later.
Alright, see you, bud.
Oh, I like the new gauge cluster.
I know, right?
Shark, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
What the fuck was that?
Somebody decided.
Was that my fault? Did I pull up in front of somebody?
I mean,
No,
he
there's
was-
no-
he was-
there's
remember,
no
they're coming at a
indicator
really
for-
fast clip.
Oh, yeah, that was my fault. Oops.
Yeah.
It's practice and it's Carb Cup, so it's not going to matter.
Yeah, no, I feel less bad about that now, but whoops, that was my bad.
Whoops.
Oh shit, there was one that came through after that. Alright, well, let's try that.
Why were whoopsing? What did you do?
I got a little bit egregious and I didn't pay attention because it was practice. So, oops, I caused a big wreck.
Oh, you just erased a few bloodlines then, that's all.
Yeah, it's fine, no big.
Not a big deal.
It's not a big deal, you'll be fine.
Yeah. But Cameron, I was going to ask, what'd you think of my dashboard setup so far?
Ooh, I want to see.
It is in the Cicada Racing Division channel here on the Discord.
Let me go take a look.
I posted it in CSC as well.
Oh, that's coming along nice.
Oh. Ooh.
So what I'm going to end up doing is I've got a USB encoder on the way, along with 12 individual switches, which 11 of which I will use. And then the 12th switch, I actually bought an ignition switch for a lawnmower. It was like $5. But it's a 2-wire off-on switch, so it's normally off, and you just twist it to turn it on, and it springs off shut again. So I will have a actual key for the starter hot command, and 11 other buttons for pit stop commands, quick chats, and crucially for me, in-car adjustments. And the big one's going to be ignition and starter, though. That way I can save fuel while I'm on track.
Yeah.
Why didn't you
Nice.
say this earlier? I literally had an ignition barrel with a key. I've got, so... The old ignition barrel on my 05 BMW went. and I replaced it and got new keys. I still have that
It's
with me.
it is it a 2-wire switch only?
I'm not too sure. I just pulled the thing out.
It has to be a 2-wire momentary switch, or else it won't work. So it's extremely specific to what I need. Because if it's
Oh, it
more than
goes-
2 wires, it won't work.
It will go to run, and then you obviously crank it, and then it will go back to run.
Well, and that's the thing. Yeah, that would be more than 2 wires then, so that wouldn't work.
Oh.
I
But would it be
appreciate.
cool?
Well, that and the shipping from the UK to get it to me would be more than it cost me to just buy one on Amazon.
It would be worth it though, because you'd have a little piece of my car that was.
It would be cool, yes, but I don't know if it would even be practical to do.
It would be awesome.
That it would.
Because then
Well,
you.
I know a lot-
Go on,
I
Gary.
know a lot of people do like a big kill switch like they have in the actual race cars. Flip it and then flip a switch.
Wowee.
Oh,
Bloody
yeah, this is-
hell, this place is... I didn't realize how fast it was here. 205? Are you kidding me?
D-Street?
Wow. Yeah.
Woo! Oh my god.
He's doing carburetor cut at the left turning mom.
Oh my god!
Unranked.
My car looks amazing, and it is absolutely hauling the mail. That is awesome.
I ordered a pair of Crocs about a week ago. Where
Uh-huh.
are they?
I don't know. I
Oh,
don't recommend Crocs
Apparent-
anyways.
Where are my
apparently
where are my Bubba Wallace diecasts?
Apparently the truck series has the digital dash.
They have the what now?
The digital
Digital
dash.
dash.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It won't be long till I don't know if Xfinity hasn't already added it. But they add the Holly.
They don't have them in real life,
Some do.
yeah, but not all of the teams. So I
Yeah.
think that they'll only get it when all the teams have them.
Yeah, this was like we're still, 200 plus miles per hour is what like the Gen 6 would do. I just wish that they would. I wish that they would make it where on like the iRacing Super Speedway where the car could go. Like,
Oh, fuck.
You both.
All right, boys, we're starting from the back. I just totaled the car.
That's
hey,
all right, you're
keep your
better
lap
off.
going. Keep your lap going, and then jump the tree line.
Yeah.
You're better off starting from the back anyway.
How bad was that wreck? It
Pretty
actually wasn't as bad as
Wait,
I.
is that-
No, it wasn't as bad as I thought. I ripped the fence. Oh, I broke the left front upright, but outside of that, it wasn't horrible. That's fine. I'll just start from the back and enjoy the chaos. If I get wrecked, I get wrecked. It's unranked. I don't give a shit. I only care if it's ranked.
If that was real life, you would have gotten a concussion and you would have had to retire from NASCAR.
Yeah, a la
Okay,
Kurt Busch.
Like, you want to know what's crazy? I saw Kurt Busch in person compete in his last NASCAR Cup Series race,
Dang. Oh yeah,
New Hampshire 2022.
yeah, because Pocono the next week, that was concussion.
Yep.
At least he finally got cleared.
NASCAR. Gonna be.
Oh, gotta join a pit party.
But yeah, like when we start doing like some of the F around races, this is like putting like the Xfinity or something on this track with damage turned off is one of the things that I would like to do.
I'm so down for that.
Yeah, doing stuff like the late models doing the figure 8 with the jump at Irwindale and stuff like that. Cameron, I also had, I think, what could be a banger of an idea for a Dubby commercial.
I'm listening.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. Okay, it starts out, the Dubby car, we see the driver in full, like a Dubby suit with a Dubby helmet. He's going, and, commentator is going, Romano's fading fast. Kind of like, like they describe Lightning
McQueen in Cars 3.
And then we see the driver. Maybe it's you, and it's like, oh damn, you had that look like I'm getting tired. So you reach for your Dubby, take a swig, and then all of a sudden, energy, you bolt awake. One of the shots before would be like you fading back from the draft because you're losing the draft from being tired. But as soon as you take that swig of Dubby, it's then map the gas and you're flying. Have a few shots of where you're, a shot or two of where you're just weaving in and out of traffic, like, blowing their doors off. And it ends with two cars side by side. One on the high side, one on the low side, at like Daytona or Talladega, coming to the line, and then all of a sudden down the middle, the Dubby car just blows by and takes the win.
Sounds like those commercials where a guy holds a thing of snow up to his headlight, and you hear, "Wow!" and the car goes flying by.
Yeah. But like we end, with the Dubby car doing burnouts, Victory Donuts, and it's, then of course, the code CSCSL, Dubby, Dubby fuels your way to victory, or some such. But that would be really appropriate. I think that might be a kind of cool commercial for, for our stuff, and even other racers could, if there are other sim racers that stream and all that, maybe license it out to them.
We could definitely do that.
Yeah.
I am in a race with a guy named Aten Watheba. That is a unique name. I don't
On the binge.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody with that name before.
It'd be interesting to see where, what country he's from. I was gonna say what club, but there's no longer clubs.
No. A name like a 10, I would have to think... that sounds Middle Eastern to me, based on the spelling.
Yeah.
Like, I could be wrong, but that's the way I think.
I think it's a Temwa.
Possible. Uh-oh. We've already had a wreck.
But that was fast.
We're not even going yet.
It's Carb Cup.
Yeah, you got a bunch of rookies and amateurs in here.
Someone put that guy in the Guinness World Records.
Hey, don't take long. Is the new tire thing active yet, or is that still not yet?
Don't know.
We don't know yet when that going live?
Well, I did a test at Charlotte, and the car was very squirrely.
So it might be active now, because the car feels super slick on fresh tires. I've never felt the next gen feel this out of control.
And that was also with the new 2025 Charlotte Oval setup that they added.
Gotcha.
By the way,
I'm looking at the patch notes.
Say, I'm gonna hit everybody in the lobby. Anybody know if that new tire model's active for these cars yet?
I mean, they all got an update, so I think they had some sort of tire model. I don't think it's like the GTP and Hypercar tire updates that they've got.
A wide variety of vehicle parameters.
I thought that's what we were supposed to be getting was the GT3 hypercar style fire-off stuff, but I was just curious. I knew we got the new dashboards, and they feel looser now on cold tires.
Well, every season all the cars get a better tire update. I just think GT3 and hypercar's been so far behind that it's been very...
But yeah, they did say tire parameters have been updated.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, I bet you it is then. And Brennan McNutt is not audible. What an unfortunate name. That's not the name you want to have in high school. Brennan McNutt.
Nope.
Yeah, I could just hear that one getting made fun of. Hey, McNutt!
Only one thing pissed me off from the from the release notes. North Wilkesboro Speedway, a new and modern version of North Wilkesboro Speedway is in production and on schedule for release next season.
All right, well, that was fun. Race over. Never got to go to third gear.
You get one fast repair.
I already had to tow. I was a kid stuck in a catch fence. Watch this.
Guys, that was absolutely insane right there.
Yeah.
But watch what happens here, though. I'm stuck inside that other car, so...
Oh my god.
Yeah, so, alright, that was fun. New race. That's why we race unranked in week 13, because it's all the idiots. I withdrew from the one at the...
Usually all the idiots.
Yeah, that's fair. I wonder how I did at the bend. I got 18th. Not bad.
I mean, I originally started, if I was recording Carb Cup footage back in the day, I always called, instead of Carburetor Cup, it was Crasherator Cup. Because we were guaranteed to fucking crash.
Oh, you ain't wrong. Ooh, 5 to go's up. 5 to go is up. Let's race that. Let's race that.
Oh, unless it's changed, it was 87s.
The 5 to go's?
Yeah, it was 87s earlier.
Back to Gen 4 now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Schedule?
I got another one for you. I remember before it was the ARCA series, when it was the K&N series on iRacing.
Oh, wow. That's before my time. I've only been in here for a little bit now. Oh, man, what's it?
Back in the day, the K&N cars in real life were the old Gen 4 bodies.
All right, I think I know what we're doing next, though. Ridiculousness.
What's ridiculous?
It's BMW M2 CS, MX-5 Cup,
yeah.
GR86, and Renault Clios at Dega.
Ooh.
Oh my god, that would be... We're doing that next. We're doing that next.
Okay.
How often does it run?
All right. Another F around idea, and this comes from when Dave Cam did this on one of his Christmas streams. He had like the GR86, the MX-5, some other car, and the IR18
Oh, fuck.
at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Oh, fuck.
It was like a 20-minute race. It was nothing but pure pandemonium.
I raced that I want to think it was last year sometime. They did something similar. They had, it was Talladega Ridiculousness, week 13.
Okay, Remy, I'm coming.
But
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, it was similar to what you described, but rather than it was IR18s, you had a choice of 3 different cars. You could take the MX-5 Cup, which was okay. I think they had done an update to the Craftsman Truck Series trucks, so you could run the Craftsman Truck Series, or you could run the Gen 6 Chevy SS from like the 2012 one. So in the draft, you would be 210 in the Cup cars, you'd be 180, 190 in the trucks, and then the Miatas were 150, 140.
Yeah.
So you would just boom, and you just blow them all away. It was so much fun.
Yeah. I mean, that type of stuff is absolutely banger. I still remember, like, when they updated the body on the Legacy Gen 4 car, you know, the old ARCA car, that they put it in a race with the trucks, and I don't remember if the 87s were in there as well for, like, ridiculousness or something like that at, like, iRacing Super Speedway. Holy shit, that was, like, insanity and fun.
I know the one I did, they were getting really, really creative. There were a handful of people who were working with the MX-5 guys. They would get into the truck or the cup car. The guy who was in the Miata would enable his clutch. He'd run it up to speed as fast as he could, and the truck would pull out of the draft, pull up behind him, or car, whatever it was. The guy in the Miata would dump clutch, and the guy in the truck or car would push the Miata up to about 170 or 80 with the clutch in, and the engine just at idle, and they'd fly around in a 2-car draft train trying to take out the rest of the Miatas, and get way ahead of them. It was so funny.
There was a glitch, I think, with the late model stock car whenever it first was released, where if you went backwards, you basically had infinite acceleration, but instead of using the gas to accelerate, you had to control it with the clutch.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it was something that they eventually, that they patched, but it was just insane. I think DJ did a video, or a little hosting session that had people doing that thing that they could get up to, or had a competition or something for the week to see who could get the highest speed.
That's cool.
I want you guys to pray for me because this ARCA race, it's 50 laps and it's a full field.
Oh dear.
I pray to all this holy that you get sent to Jesus if you're right.
I'm starting 28.
Oh, you're gonna die. I hope not, but...
1 to dead. How dead are you?
10.
Ocean Gate.
Oh boy.
Fair enough.
Wait, does anybody here know the old movie Cool Runnings?
Oh yeah, I know it.
Cinca, are you dead, man? Yeah, man.
Cool Runnings is good. But yeah, you're dead.
Yep. Hang on, I'm gonna deafen real quick.
Good luck.
Now we're talking about Cameron after that.
You've got 2 cars behind you that absolutely tailgate.
Yeah, it's a draft track. They have to. That's how you get speed. This isn't like F1 where you want air across your wing the whole front wing the whole time. Drafting tracks are built on getting cars stacked up in lines and using that train to punch a hole through the air to try to get more or less wind resistance and more speed.
So basically, this is a BMW's every wet green. They get to tailgate when they want.
Yeah, BMW would love NASCAR drafting tracks. The problem is there's no high beams to flash or single moms to tailgate.
Yeah. With these cars, it's once the air hits the spoiler, when it crashes down single file, or with a single car, it produces so much drag, but when the air hits the other car, it doesn't create the drag, and it keeps going, and the more cars at times that you get in a line, like the person in the lead has to mat the gas. The person behind, they might be running half the 3/4 throttle, just trying to keep up, and just staying like right there.
I have to say that the other guy had an oh shit moment and fell behind, like really behind. Because that Monte Carlo was not behind you before the other guy.
No, yeah, he just pulled off. He gave it up. He was done. I would hope so, Chad. We can make it the rest of the way. It's 5 fucking laps. We better make it.
Good old Chad Canals going, I think we can make it. You sure? Really?
What's that mean? Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that? So I saw somebody. Speaking of that meme, are you sure about that John Cena meme? I saw somebody the other day who cosplayed John Cena. All right, let me put it this way. It was John Cena being cosplayed by Hatsune Miku being cosplayed by this cosplayer. She was John Cena Miku. And it was good. I've never seen anything. That's I'm like, matter of fact, I still haven't seen it. I still don't know what it looked like because it's fucking John Cena Miku. I couldn't see shit. But it was amazing.
That's what I was thinking in my head yesterday when I chose an Evo.
Nothing like having Cena, or taking a photo of Air and going, "Hey, I just met John Cena."
Yeah. John Miku, yeah. Hi, Smasher. Welcome in, bud.
Oh yeah, so fun times today. I found out that someone smacked back my car.
Oh, that sucks.
Kids around here are a nightmare. So my car's backed into the parking space. I go out today to go give it a run, jump start it, and I see 2 black marks. One all the way across the bumper and one all the way across the boot lid. Kid ran his tyre into the back of my bumper and his handle grip across the deck lid.
That
Luckily
sucks.
It rubs off, but still.
Yeah, have some respect, people. Goddamn.
Hey, at least it's not fun.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It's like one thing after another, and then I had to crawl in my boot today to fix the amplifier because the power wire came out. Not sure how that happened, but I fixed that problem today. Because I was in my car listening to my music. I was like, I can't hear the subwoofer. And then it came on and then buggered off, and I was like, well, that's weird. You shouldn't be doing that. So I had to crawl in my boot and pull because it's a coupe, the back seat latches to pop them out are in the boot. So I had to get in there, crawl in to pull the sub out, crawl in, pop the seats out, and then take a look, and I realised the power wire was coming off. So I had to then crawl back in the boot to fix it.
At least your car isn't sitting like some of the cars in LA right now.
Yeah, ain't that the
Either
truth?
on fire, or burned on the metal.
True, but it is broken. So man. Ooh.
All right, good 5 to go, boys. Good 5 to go.
Yep.
Can you save it?
I mean, yeah, but I'm out of it.
Well, yeah, he's only got 5 left, and there's no caution.
Well, good save though. Good save.
Yeah, that's... Oh, the Reckoning 3, the Reckoning 3.
So, what actually happened to cause him to did he just get clipped?
They're just shitty drivers.
Oh.
Yeah.
People being too aggressive and being idiots. The RNG is bad with these crashes? Yeah, no shit. Jesus!
Wow, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. These cars don't really bump draft like the current NASCAR cars do. These were never made to be bump drafting. It wasn't until that they, in 2008, that they come out with the car of tomorrow, the Generation 5 race car, that really allowed them to get and really lay the bumper to each other in a bump draft.
Well, isn't it because because these cars were so slanted down at the nose, and obviously the rear bumper, well, it was half one, so really, they're...
Well, remember, these cars have been updated with the actuals. They have 2 different body styles. They have ones for the other tracks, and then they have these ones with the bigger front and rear bumpers.
Oh, thank
for
you,
the,
Devin. Way to leave me out there, Dan. I thought we were
tied
going to do it.
into each other, like they did later in this
You had me
race.
fooled.
But yeah, no, the original ARCA car in this
All right, brother, we got a run. We got a good run coming up.
Way up.
Yeah, exactly. So when they would go into a draft, he would just
I
go
don't
under
know if I won't
and
leave you hanging
lift
there.
the wheels
Yeah.
up and cause
But
all sorts of mayhem.
they
Definitely
fixed
gonna
that
leave you
with
hanging.
this, with these super speedway bodies on these cars.
Yeah.
Now I don't know, you know, it's like with a couple of cars, if you like got slightly off to one side or the other and bumped and weren't square in the middle, it would completely upset the car in front of you and cause them to lose traction. Especially with the Chevys and the old Toyotas with their pointed noses, they could not get up there and match up well like the Fords could. The Fords were just made for pushing.
Yeah. You'd be ending a few bloodlines with those cars.
Yeah. I mean, Toyota fixed their issue with that, with the nose for 2025s. Chevy, you know, we don't know what type of vehicle that they're going to go to.
They said they are sticking with Chevy. They have confirmed that. I was watching Eric Estep, and they said they have confirmed they will be sticking with the Chevrolet body. They said Cadillac is not coming. We are staying with Chevy. We are true to that brand. I'm thinking, okay, good for you. The fuck are you going to sell then? Because you have no Camaros. You have no Impalas. You have no cars left.
They have the Malibu.
Yeah, but that
Do they still have the Malibu?
Yeah.
Good run, boys. Good
What
push
the
and Peyton. I
actual
appreciate that.
fuck?
That was
Oh
awesome.
my god, what the hell?
Someone just fly off the track. Oh my god, yeah.
Almost.
Did I have no
So you
damage
mean
there or anything?
What the hell happened there?
Guy decided to go through the grass in 3 and wrecked everybody.
Fair enough.
Oh, by the way, Soji, guess how many people are in my lobby right now?
I mean,
30?
50.
Fuck.
Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, you're dead.
I was already involved in a wreck and I had to use one of my fast repairs. I'm currently 31st.
Yeah, really, the only sedan that Chevy has is the Malibu.
Man, I cannot get this thing to blow over.
No, these won't, unless you get assistance, you really won't do the solo blowover. But try that with the 87.
Yeah, next time I have it out, I'll have to give it a go.
You almost got it.
I will say, I do love the look of this new version of the
yeah.
Gen 4. Looks so much better than the old Arca Gen 4 thing. It just...
Yeah.
Never really cared. Oh, the Race for Monza's in. The guy who got pole won it. The guy from 14th place got second. That tells you a lot. And he was a full lap down. The leader lapped the entire field. There was one guy 1 lap down.
Everybody.
Oh, get a load of this.
Yeah.
1 lap down, 3rd place. 4 laps down, 4th place. 8 laps down, disconnected. Only the top 3 even finished that race. Everybody, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us that disconnected on lap 1. 3 more on lap 2. 1 on lap 3, lap 4, lap 5 had 2, and he had the fastest lap of the race, Brennan McNutt. That is unfortunate.
Wow, that is one fast nut.
Yeah.
Instead of the McSpicy, it's the McNut.
All right, what should we run here for this next one? Do we want... I can't run the Clio. I don't own it. We've got the Miatas, the GR86s, and the one I want to race, the BMW M2, because it's going to be the fastest.
Do the Beamer. Do the Beamer.
Yeah, I'm feeling less cut people off.
All right, let's race angry and tailgate a bunch of people unnecessarily. And
sure,
yeah, don't
restart, that's
forget
smart.
to use. Don't forget to not use your indicators because we don't know what those are.
Well, that's good. They don't work in this game anyways.
Good.
Yep.
Except for me, I'm the only exception. I know how to use my indicators.
Oh yeah, but can you classify yourself as a BMW driver if you can't actually drive your BMW?
BMW owner.
So you? I will send you to Jesus.
I'm sorry, it was too easy.
But fair enough. I'll give you that one. I walked straight into it.
I own a BMW. Do you drive it? Well, it's broken right now. So no, you don't drive it.
Does it count driving it if you can drive it for 5 minutes?
Yeah, but it's only downhill when you can do that.
No, it runs. It does start and run. It just overheats.
Well, that would be a walking mechanic's wet dream.
Yeah, it's going to be fun for me because I've got to pull the whole sway bar off just to get to the thermostat.
That's unfortunate.
Well, I might get away without having to pull the whole thing off. I might be able to get away with just pulling the driver's side down. But the problem is it's going to piss my alignment off, so that's going to be fun. So,
guys,
probably lose the front tire.
Jesus!
Oh no, wait,
So
can
what
you not They don't have the car set up locked.
Does this mean we're about to violate some poor people?
Oh shit, no. I can't adjust the... No. Wait, what?
So have they out Soji?
Well, I was gonna adjust the
think I
gearing,
figured
but
it
there's no gearing option.
I'm confuffled. Why is Soji evil laughing?
Well, because they didn't lock the setup for this race, which means you can fuck with it.
Oh.
The only thing he can't do that normally you can do is mess with the gear ratio. Sometimes you have to do that to make a the next gen cars at the Daytona road course with the IMSA configuration. Going down the front stretch, they would redline, but if you adjust the final gear ratio, it removes that problem.
That is true.
Why is that not a thing?
Oh, Chris is streaming.
I'm testing something, and I think I just fucked
Oh,
up.
hi, Chris. We didn't know you were here.
Hey,
I
Chris.
didn't even realize you come in.
My
Oh, I
bad.
didn't
I
hear
didn't
for
mean to
like
push you
20
that
minutes.
hard.
I knew he was here,
Oh.
but I just didn't say anything. I felt
Yeah.
legally not obligated to.
Yeah. I
51,
just
why are
am
you
not
trying
paying
to
attention.
intentionally wreck me?
Alright, well, I have modified the
This is
setup
fun.
on weight reduction, or downforce at least.
Let me just figure this shit out. I did. Somewhere.
I should be good at this style of racing.
Let's go bully some people.
Oh, right, they updated Dega. This looks different.
Yeah.
Dega's been updated.
No, they updated it again.
Oh.
They've changed a few things. Hey, they could actually do this race with these cars if they have working headlights at night.
Oh my god, that'd be fun.
Oh my God, we could actually do this. Have these cars with headlights and run them at night. See, or do a test and see how long it takes to get from like midnight to like 8 a.m. in sim with like 8 times. So we might have to run for an hour, but
Yeah.
Where are all the people? We want to tailgate them.
well, a lot of them are
Whoa.
coming off of pit road. They can't come up until they cross that blue cone for the commitment or the pit exit.
Oh, by the way, so G, I want you to be aware you have another BMW attempted to try and tailgate you.
Yeah, I see. Woo! Oh, shit!
Oh.
Woo! These cars are loose! That's a wild ride, goddamn!
Here he comes. I would say do the ultimate BMW move, which is the brake check, but that's me.
I have made it to where I can stream.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Oh wait, shit. Chris, were we supposed to do something tonight?
How many people?
Yeah,
I need to do the
Oh my god, my bad.
commentating stuff. Yeah.
Oh, Soji's dead.
I
killed that guy.
Is it not possible to turn
Chris,
up the
I am
steering
so
ratio
sorry.
on
That,
these
that
things?
totally slipped my mind.
Oh, don't worry. You're good. I was. It actually gave me a time to fix that.
It looked like he curved up into you. Yeah.
Did he hit you? Oh yeah, so he did.
that's what happened there. Big mess.
Oh, and
Oh,
he's
he,
about-
yeah. And he also, tried to come up into you.
Yeah, don't know why, but... Hi, Sky.
Basic beamer,
Hey.
basic bimmer bitch.
Let's go. I just got it to fucking
Ooh.
work.
Would wet
Nice.
tires help me right
Yeah.
now? No, I'm just gonna end up getting worse traction. I need more...
Chris, did you see the stuff I put in the, assets?
Yeah, I was actually.
Okay.
That's what they're getting.
Spring perch offset, shock setting camber, ride height, perch, shock setting camber, toe in.
You know that guy's gonna be looking for you.
That's fine. Let him look. I don't care.
¿Qué pasa, mi
If you
amigo?
want to, it'll be funny as fuck. Like I said,
Pancake!
I'm gonna add
you do
as
have the ultimate move.
I'm adding as much fuel as I possibly can to the car, just for the sake of getting the nose up in the air to try to get the wing back down out of the air.
Yeah.
Is the goal.
See, that's the problem with the M2, and the same problem that my car suffers from also if it was set up the way that you have it, because the M2 is based off the 1 Series. Well, essentially it is a 1 Series, they just renamed it, not really sure why.
Yeah. What's the fastest track? Indianapolis, Le Mans. Le Mans might be a good one. Yeah.
Le Mans is more cheating, perhaps.
What is DSC? What is DSC?
Oh, wow. It
Oh.
actually passed.
Directional stability control. We're going to turn off DSC. We're just going to turn that off completely. Alright, we got the wing turned up.
See if that would work.
We're good. Okay, we'll pass tech now. We're good. I'm running a Le Mans setup here. That way it's built for a little more high-speed shit. I want to see what the... what's my... Yeah, my camber's way lower now. That should help control.
Yeah. I'm just thinking in my brain why that guy was after you. I have a feeling I know why now. I think it's because you cut him off when you passed him.
I didn't cut him off.
Well, we know you didn't, but he's a BMW driver. You got to remember, you could probably pass 100 foot and pass him, he'd still think we cut him off.
This is fair.
100 foot? Hell, try a mile.
Listen, I can speak from experience. BMW drivers are fascinating creatures, and it is not that hard to wind them up.
Wah, wah.
Exactly.
No, I mean, so you got a black flag for, I'm guessing, limb line violation.
Yeah, it was.
He come up onto the active racetrack before he was supposed to.
That's a thing.
Yep.
Yes. You have to do it at the exit of turn 2 on the backstretch, because what they had happen is before in a race they had a driver named Kevin LePage that decided, I'm going to come up right in front of the leaders, and ended up causing a major accident that had a piece of metal come into the bottom of the car of Brad Keselowski. It penetrated the floor pan.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, that wreck should have never been allowed to happen. Kevin LePage should have been parked for... That was egregious. He should have been parked forever on that one, I feel.
Putting this lap.
Yeah. But yeah, if you go to YouTube and just search for Kevin LePage Talladega.
Oh, you probably don't even have to search for Talladega. It'll just come up.
Yeah.
Put it in side chat for me, Gary, and I'll watch it.
Hold on.
Oh, I haven't seen that other M2. I wonder if you rage quit.
No, it's a 2.67 mile track. There's a lot of shit that you're gonna see out here, and you may not run across the same driver for a while in these situations.
What happened to those two?
There was an incident. Woo!
What is it with you and absolutely buzzing that poor 86? That's twice you've done that to him.
It's multi-class. You always buzz the lower cars. And it's not ranked, so who cares? Like, this is built for fun and laughs.
True. But also, it is a BMW thing to pass way too close, so...
I do this in every unranked multi-class I do, I always buzz the lower class one. Because it's funny.
He's going to have to change his pants, I can guarantee you.
Probably.
Imagine how I felt when I did the Daytona 24 this year.
I want to do an endurance race someday. Now that we have you, Twig, Chris, Gary, me, and DJ, we should be able to put together some kind of endurance racing team for some of these. Because I want to do some endurance races. I've always wanted to try that.
That sounds like fun.
But we have to know what track we're doing ahead of time and what car we're going to use, because I want to practice and make sure I don't fuck up.
Well, we would probably end up using like the Porsche 911 GT3, just because it's stable.
Yeah. That would be the other thing, is I would need to buy that Porsche then, because I own 0 Porsches, other than the. Actually, I don't think this game comes with a Porsche from factory, does it?
No.
Yeah, then I own no Porsches in this game.
Yeah. No, like, Andrew did a test of, like, some of the GT3s and the GT4s. Like, the Mercedes, I don't remember if it was the Audi or the Mercedes GT4. He just could not get out of the bus stop without looping. But yeah, it was just one of those things where, and of course we had 2 setup files. We had like one and then one that was like a called that they used, and it just happened to be, just a good simple setup. But we would need somebody, with a lot of knowledge to go in, test the various cars, and then try to pick one. Or we just go, because I know Twig, myself, and Cameron both own the Porsche, or all own the Porsche, and so does DJ. So it may just be one of those things. It's like, if most of us have it, then
The other ones will just have to get it.
yeah.
I'm fine buying it if we need to. I just because I can adapt to any car. I'll learn how to drive it. I'm fine with that. I just want to make sure, hey, I've been practicing. Oh, good, because we're switching to the Mustang. The fuck, like,
no.
Shit.
It would be one of those things. We would do it and go. This is the car we're using. Everybody get out and practice with it. We're not changing.
Cool. Yeah,
Or
that
would be a backup car.
Well, no, you wouldn't have to have a backup car because it would be eligible.
No.
Yeah.
I gotta take because what do I have in the way? I have the Z06 GT3R, the 296 GT3, and the Mustang GT3. But I do not have LMNOP. Oh, I do have one Porsche. I don't know why I have it. I have the Mission R. I don't know why I would have bought the Mission R.
Ugh.
Let me see if that's on mine, because that may be a free car.
I have a suggestion about that car. Throw it in the bin.
No. You can't get rid of cars you've licensed anyways.
Yeah.
You can't, unlicense them. Shop Porsche. How much is the... Which one is it? Is it the... Because there's, 9 911s, which I hate.
Hold on. GT3
130 mile an hour. Woo.
Sorry, I had somebody in my ear on...
You're fucking burning it down.
Gary, hang on. I had somebody in my chat on iRacing. I couldn't hear. Which one is it?
Okay. GT3 R992.
Got it. It's this one.
It's the plaid one.
The plaid. Yeah, okay. Got it. Oh, right. I can't look at the model. Okay.
Need to run 4 wide the whole time.
Well, it had the plaid.
Any Miata or GR86 run 4 wide, so the BMWs can't go through.
The one that had that plaid looking.
Yeah, that was the one they scanned.
As I say that in a BMW.
Yeah.
Alright, I got the one I need now. I won't buy it yet, but I've at least
You'd
know
make
which
it on
one I
8 days
need
for the
now.
week at least.
I'm just going to start from the back
have
here.
a 6-driver team, so that everybody could, could do about 4 hours throughout the day, and not everybody's, we don't have somebody trying to do
6-8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be difficult. I'm comfortable for long term in the sim. I get done with the 2 hours of the IMSA pilot challenges, and I'm like, I could do another one, so I know I'm good for at least 3 or 4 hours in the sim. But yeah, it's easier if you don't have to get a break.
Yeah.
Catch a breather for a few.
Yeah. And then just sit around and crew a little bit for the for the team.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Just sit around basically and just help keep the guys entertained.
Basically, just while you're not driving.
Oh, sorry.
Be a spotter, help out. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sounds like fun to me. I've always wanted to do that. Never had the opportunity.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so purple or Miata, yellow or BMW, pink or GR86s, purple, pink, yellow.
Oh, and you must have bought that
Mission R.
that Porsche.
Yeah, I don't remember doing that, but I must have.
Where's that moron that put you in the wall?
Oh, that was in the last session. That was the practice sesh. We're not in this lobby
Yeah.
together, I don't think.
Yeah, the practice sessions, they put together just random people, no matter what the matchmaking level is. In the actual races, they try to get people of similar skill for the classes.
Some of the names you get in this game. Feng Zhu. That sounds like a Scooby-Doo villain in a Chinese episode.
Or somebody from China.
Edward Canterbury. He sounds like he's rich based on that name. The first guy said a name. It must be Twig and Chris's son, Samuel Hood.
Point to Soji.
Hey, just wait till you have Chris Caldwell.
Ooh.
Yeah, no shit, right? I do have a Chris Zimmerman in this lobby. I also have Hunter Cox too, and Tommy Cox.
Hey, it could be worse. Imagine Clayton and Sam had a kid. He would either be Sam Good or Clayton Horst.
Well, there is already a Horst in this one, Richard Horst 2.
Oh dear lord.
And there is a Clayton as well.
Clayton
Is
Flight.
his last name Goode?
No, Flight. Flyte.
Okay.
If Clayton was in here, if I would have seen Clayton or anybody I knew in here, I'd have said hi. There's also
I've seen someone named Ramsey, so clearly
Brennan
Gordon
Ramsey.
Ramsey's son's in here.
Keith Kincaid, John P.
Hey,
Elliott.
Yeah, it's Chase's cousin.
Oh wow, look at the lap time difference. Oh my god. The BMWs are 15 seconds faster a lap.
Yeah.
Oh no.
This isn't even remotely fair, but we don't care.
It's multi-class racing.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're not competing. You're not competing. Each color of car is competing against each other. So all the Miatas are competing against the Miatas, the GRs against the GRs, and the BMWs against the BMWs. If these guys finish behind us, but they're the first Miata to cross the line, they win the Miata class. Kind of like Le Mans, where you have the hypercars, the GT3s, and the LMP2s. All of those cars are only competing against each other in class. They're not actually competing for overall victory.
Or like Le Mans.
That's what I said, like Le Mans.
Hey, which is tomorrow, apparently.
Yep. Which I will not be getting to watch for the most part.
Someone's got to build a roof.
My dad's like, I'm playing a golf outing tomorrow, which is nice. I get out of some of it. But I'm like, I can't really play this. You know, the guy came in and asked him, like, my dad's like, I can't play. I'm doing a roof. I'm like, what about you? Well, I think I'm supposed to be helping with the roof, too. My dad looks at it and says, yeah, I kind of voluntold him to do it. He's kind of stuck doing it. But, you know, if you want to go play golf, you know, just make sure you call after you're done, because I'm going to make sure you come back out and help again. Yeah, I'm so glad I have control over my own life. That's fun.
Yes.
Yes, you have control over your time away from the shop.
Yeah, that's I love working on the weekends and spending all my time working. That's fun for everybody.
Yeah, nothing like being voluntold that you're doing this.
Yeah, that's this is why I want to move away. Like, ooh, good question. Slow car.
We're running the advanced setup for Miatas, right? For shuttle track.
You know, starting from the pits may have been the best choice.
No, because it's Dega. Worst comes to worst, you go down on the apron. This place has a banked apron, so you can really go ham. I am going to do this, though, I think.
I should have forgotten this is an open setup.
No, because it's oval, so I probably still want the... You know what? We're going to switch over to the square wheel for this one.
Yeah, they are. It's better to stay high than low.
We're going to try to run the rectangular wheel like this car has in real life.
Oh God, he's gonna die.
You're dead.
Remember, BMW class, we're in BMWs. Make sure you tailgate and flash your lights a lot.
Shit, I forgot to bound the flashlight button. Shit.
Don't worry, Samuel. I don't have a key bound either.
When's your wife?
Yeah, I was trying to find my flashers.
Yeah, we don't use those.
It doesn't matter what lane they're in, you have to tailgate and flashlight.
Well, considering the game can't do rain on these.
Can the MX-5 even catch the pace car? You'll get there eventually.
Somebody said, can the MX-5s even catch the pace cars?
Yeah, but they're going in 6th gear full beans.
Probably. Yeah, I'll take races that would never happen in real life for 500, Alex.
Yeah, I'll take races that should happen for 500, Alex.
People would die, but it would be entertaining.
Yeah. Some sacrifices must be made for the product of entertainment.
I mean, you could have basically this on Daytona.
All I can hear is Lord Farquaad. Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Exactly.
Lord Farquaad, you mean Edward Canterbury?
I wish this was like one of the...
No, he actually just disconnected.
MX-5s and the trucks, NASCAR trucks.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Oh my god.
Check up.
No, he's dead.
Check up, crashing.
I see you guys are getting the full NASCAR experience
Well,
of
we're
people
off to a great
crashing
start with
before the
BMWs.
green flag comes out.
I think that was the MX-5s.
No, the BMW caused that one first.
Somebody said the voice
That
chat.
is very awesome.
Yeah, da 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 da.
Not my platform,
Oh fuck, that's funny.
Can you pass high or low?
You see what happened was...
I think high, but I'm not entirely sure.
Oh,
I'd
we
rather
watched the
just, I'm
BMW
usually
driver
just stay
absolutely
behind and
have
go
the
all the way.
NASCAR experience and plowing toward kill two
Bit high.
MX-5s.
Oh no.
And then someone
Yeah.
was cheeky enough to go...
Yeah, and
Oh, shit, they're wrecking like
road cars
motherfuckers.
on Vega.
And we are in a BMW,
Yep,
so
me
we
and
have to
Dylan
cut
just
everyone
rode our
off,
way
flash
through
our
that.
headlights, and tailgate the ever living shit out.
That's the fault of gun bastard.
Don't push through this
That
corner,
ain't like
please.
Yep. Oh, that popcorn tasted better the second time.
Grab a quick shower.
Ew.
Behind the faster. You can be faster than I am.
I
gotta get you back in this race, brother.
Put it down.
Yeah, I need to take a shower tonight too.
Sorry, Keith, I'm not the best at pushing these things. I don't know how it works. I'm used to cop cars.
Yeah, it was like 85 or 86.
I'd rather be safe than sorry, though, this early.
It is
Heck, I'm
literally a
getting
whole
left, so-
family of BMWs front.
I'll push you 11.
I can't handle a dry heat. I can't handle humidity.
He's all over the wall.
Wow, that was scary. I about just died.
That's what happens with me. My ass just can't handle humidity.
11, run the yellow line.
He was just letting you know that he was there.
Keith, I think we're gonna die.
Oh, he's letting everybody know that he's there.
But yeah, it's like whenever
to gather it back
the
up.
humidity starts in my area.
Oh shit! Whoa, fuck!
Oh, what the fuck?
Miata class, what are we doing? Come on! Like a glove! Alright, well, that was fun. Well, okay, this is not my fault. Look at where I'm going. He turned back up.
Stupid.
Let's just...
Oh, yeah,
How
he's
am I
damaged, it
surviving
looks
this
like.
shit? Buzz.
So, let's see here. He is off the
This
lap
is my first
and comes
experience
right
with
back up into
multi-class,
me.
So I assume it's the same shit where you just have people in lower classes not knowing what the fuck they're doing.
Well, that was disappointing. We'll try that again, I guess.
Yeah, dumbass doesn't decide to,
But
search
yes,
the pits.
let's come up. Let's not be on the apron. Let's be on the racing surface. Act like we're going down and then turn right back up in front of traffic. That's a great idea. Thank you, Miata class.
To be quite fair, that sounds like something a BMW driver would do, not a Miata, so that was kind of shocking.
That's just
Miatas are a
irritating.
special breed of people.
Yeah.
Movie that I like to use a lot. You guys want to know what that is?
Sure, what is it?
Stupid is, stupid does.
One, boys, one.
Do I what?
Gary knows what I'm talking about.
I can't decide if I want to run Miatas or BMWs. Let's stick with the BMW.
Yeah.
I've been having fun with that still.
That
Plus,
is
we
one of my
haven't-
movies,
Luke-
by the way.
Lieutenant Dan, you
MX-5.
ain't got no legs.
Do the MX-5. That way you can make a Beamer driver into Lieutenant Dan.
Like, anybody in chat who hasn't seen that movie, go see it. It will change your life. Guarantee.
I like how that Miata ended a few bloodlines.
That Miata sent Soji to go see Jesus.
But yeah, I ain't kidding. It will.
I
That
drank
movie.
too much Dr. Pepper. I
Do you know what
got
it was?
A.
That was literally that bit from Family Guy. It's like,
Yeah.
I turn now. Good luck, everybody.
Literally.
I ever saw Forrest Gump. It was with my grandpa Chuck. I cried my eyes out.
I still like
You
the
know-
You want to know what my grandpa did? Just smiled, pat my back, and said, I figured you were gonna, but what you take from this? And I said, be kind, like Forrest. He said, good girl.
Yeah. One of my that come out like in my senior year when we were getting ready to go on a high school band trip, and like right before it, one of the other band members like went out to see it in the movie theater, and it was like a week or two before it was coming out on home video. It's like you just paid to go see it in the movie theater, and you're going to be able to watch it at home by the time we get back. Good decision. Yeah. Back whenever movies actually lasted for a while in theaters.
Yeah.
This is true. I can't even remember the last time I've actually gone to like a theater to watch a movie.
I can tell you both of the last 2 times I've been to a theater to watch a movie. I went to the theater in the next town over back in 2019. I just graduated from college and moved home. I'd reconnected with A-Dog for the first time. I think it was 19 because I'm pretty sure it was pre-COVID. And I saw that Ford versus Ferrari was coming out. So I called A-Dog and I'm like, we should go watch this movie. And I told him what it was and he's like, oh my god, that sounds amazing. So we went and watched that. Between... Go ahead.
Sorry.
Oh no, I go ahead. I was just going to make it go.
Okay, so between 2019 and 2024, I did not set my happy ass in a theater once. Because I did not see a good movie coming out of Hollywood, full stop. The first time I thought, wow, I'm going to go back into a theater again, was the day the ad for Twisters came out. Twisters debuted, I saw the ad and I went, yep, that's happening now. I'm going to watch Twisters because that looks amazing.
Hey, you can't park there.
It was. I absolutely loved it. Have not been back to a theater since. And it's...
Who said anything about park?
Ford versus Ferrari, where they pretend to be at Daytona while they're at the old, now demolished Auto Club Speedway.
Yeah.
What, you're not going to go park out by
Had to do
Last
something.
movie I went to go see in theaters was, I believe, John Wick.
No, I go park
4.
out by the strip club so I can pick up my rupees.
I think I'm going to take myself out on a little solo date and go see the new F1 movie when it comes out.
I still want to watch that.
I'm going to wait to see if it gets good reviews or not, because I'm not that big of an F1 fan. So if it gets really good reviews and everybody's like, it's a great racing movie, I'll probably look into it. But if everybody's like, it was kind of just okay, I'm probably not going to waste my time.
I'll tell you what. When I go see it, probably on opening night, whenever that is, I think it's what, end of this month. I want to say. I'll let you know.
Cool.
Hey, hopefully it's a good movie and not another version of Driven.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, from what I've heard so far, Brad Pitt did a really good job.
That's good, because the one ad I saw, I'm going, I don't know. Could be
Corbett.
good.
Could be not.
It's like, I think if you're a racing fan, you gotta watch racing movies that are actually made by people who care about the sport. Like, okay, Ford versus Ferrari. Obviously, they did their research. Very well filmed, very well done. Fucking, what's his face did it awesome as Ken Miles. Just all around great movie. Same thing with like Days of Thunder. They did. Tom Cruise is great. They are very much appropriate for the time. It fits the vibe.
Well, and they also had to have like the actual movie cars. They had to qualify and get out there. There was one time, like one of the cars, Bobby Hamilton Jr., Bobby Helen Jr., I forgot.
No, it was Bobby Hamilton, no junior.
Yeah. He got like qualified for it. They ended up taking all the camera equipment out of the car to give him a chance.
Yeah, that's how Bobby Hamilton got his start.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So it's like Days of Thunder is good. The other two movies that I feel like they did really well with, I've not seen Gran Turismo, but I've heard good things.
No, you're not passing.
And the other one would be Rush.
No.
I heard Rush is amazing. I haven't watched it either, but I need
Rush
to.
It's really good. I recommend it.
So I've heard.
Another good one.
Go ahead.
I was very disappointed with Talladega Nights because I thought it was going to be like really good racing. I mean, it was funny, but it was a comedy that was loosely based in racing.
I have a hot take on Talladega Nights. Talladega Nights has 15 to 30 seconds of funny content, and the rest of the movie is Will Ferrell being insufferable.
Yeah.
Anybody else have any idea what
I
the
do
fuck
not
is
like
going on?
Will Ferrell. I
I don't know.
hate
It
the
kind of
guy.
sounds like he's just out here walking.
If you want to watch
people
a
up,
good
but I have no idea.
NASCAR movie, like that predates Days of Thunder, Stroker Ace.
Stroker Ace.
Yes.
Now that I've heard great things. That's like a genre iconic classic. Like, obviously it's not about NASCAR, but that's up there with like the tier of like Bullet. Like everybody know, and Bullet wasn't even that well done, but it's just such a classic, iconic movie that it's like it always gets the respect.
It really is. It really, really is. But I mean, nah, I regret watching Talladega
I was
Nights.
meant to
I
go
won't
in a
never
little
watch
lighter
that
than
movie
that.
again.
Honestly, there are. I will
It's okay,
freely
man. Roll your
give
performance.
Talladega Nights a couple of funny clips. You've got, I wake up in the morning and piss excellence is iconic. And it's like, okay, you know what? Yeah, that's kind of funny, and you do have to have a little bit of that arrogance in you to be a good driver. You've got, I forget the exact line, but something about spilling his macchiato. It's like, okay, yeah, that's kind of funny. But beyond that, it's like, I can't tell you another clip from that movie. It's just not... Shake and Bake. That's the only other thing I know from that movie, and it's like, it's just stupid.
There's the one where he stabs himself in the leg, thinking he's disabled.
I don't remember. See, that tells you how much I tried to block that movie out. I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was the hospital saying after the "Help Me, Baby Jesus" thing.
I don't remember that either.
Help me, baby Jesus, help me.
I remember
Tom
something
Cruise.
about a
The big
live
crash-
cougar
the
in a
big
car.
crash that his character had. Farrell's character had.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't remember that movie, and I'm grateful.
Like, you will not even get me to watch that movie drunk, okay?
No.
There's a few movies, if I am tipsy, if I am Miss Tipsy Lava, then yeah, there's a few movies you can get me to watch. That's not
Barney,
one of them.
explain to the rest.
It's like, if you want to watch a good car movie that isn't Talladega Nights, you have so many other good, comedy movies with cars
Smokey
involved.
and the Bandit, not said.
Smokey and the Bandit 1. The rest of them are junk, but Smokey and the Bandit
What the hell
1
are
is
you
good.
saying?
Yeah.
3 is junk, 2 is okay. I will fight you on that, Soji.
2 is meh.
Two
is meh.
2 is eh. Yeah, I'll give you 2 is eh.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
never the
3 is
classic that 1
garbage.
is. 1 is a
Okay,
stone
3 is
cold
garbage.
classic. 3 is
is
garbage,
okay.
and 2 is meh. It's just
What
it's
is the
alright.
deal with number 3 anyway? Like, why is like Burt Reynolds not in that one?
It's
I will not get
God.
banned. I will not get banned. I will
Let's
not
move
get banned. I
on.
will not.
Another
Probably
good
because-
car movie.
Probably because they couldn't afford.
Amen.
We need to have a community
Cannonball
movie
Run.
night. I was to say for Cannonball Run because Cameron's never seen it.
I've
Oh,
seen
gee.
Cannonball Run once, but I've not watched it again since. So
I'd
be down for that.
Oh,
I have
Cameron,
Cannonball Run
we
1.
gotta edumacate you, my friend. We gotta edumacate you.
I've got number
Hang
1
on.
and 2 on DVD, and they are absolute stone cold classics. I absolutely.
Yeah.
If you ever hear me, it's a clip from the first one where it's what. Keep in mind, this movie has it's. You remember when the Expendables came out and they were like, "Wow, everybody's in this movie."
Everybody's there.
That's the way this movie was. Cannonball. I'm googling this right now.
If I
Wait.
remember correctly,
Okay,
hang on,
hold
my
up.
brain's getting there.
There we go. IMDb
Super
found
Side-
it. So
Who
let me get
besides
down
me
to the
has seen
cast.
The original Gone in 60 Seconds.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, okay. So we got Burt Reynolds, Roger Moore, Dom DeLuise, Farrah
Is she one of those
Fawcett, Dean
streaming
Martin,
cam
Sammy
girls?
James Davis Jr., Jack Elam, Adrian Barbeau, Jackie Chan, Jamie Farr, Terry
Oh, what?
Bradshaw,
Sounds like a child.
Burt Convey, Peter Fonda,
Because it is.
Michael Hui, and Jimmy the Greek Snyder. Like, everybody is in, and that's not even everybody. That's just the biggest one.
And Jackie Chan was playing a Japanese man.
Yes,
Like,
and
it
it's
literally
fucking
feels like a
hilarious.
toddler.
Yeah.
Like I don't
But-
get it.
Isn't, if my brain serves me correct, in one of the Cannonball movies,
Feels
isn't
like a
there a
toddler, like you see that weird
Tommaso
shit, right?
Pantera in it?
I think so. I'd have to go look. Oh, that's the one I'm thinking of. Mel
Weird
Tillis, the guy with the stutter. Because it's him and Terry Bradshaw
Oh, that
in
does
this old
sound
NASCAR
like super
stock
gross.
car from the
Yeah,
70s
you're right.
that has been... They basically painted over after test driving it from the cops to make sure it's
I don't know
fast
if it's
enough.
gonna work, but I'm gonna try it.
Terry Bradshaw drives it.
You dropped
The
me,
hood
man.
comes
Don't
up
you
since they've been
Like,
working
you
on it.
bump?
They forgot the hood pins, and they're in the
Once
middle of this
in
police
Breakdown
chase,
movie.
and the hood flips up, and Mel Tillis with his stutter.
you can bump
Well,
into the hood,
I
it's pretty right there.
can't see shit. Can you?
I was
And
sidetracking the
Terry
guys, and
Bradshaw
then
just
one of them
drives the
turned
fucking
into me.
car right into the hotel pool. It's fucking hilarious. And that's in like the first 10 minutes.
You know, that reminds me of fucking
Yeah, they definitely added
Tim
air on this
Russ,
update. Holy Jesus.
who, you know, later on went on to play
I'll go high.
Tuvok from Star Trek Voyager and did a lot of other stuff in various Star Trek TV shows and some of the previous movies. One of his most quoted lines was from Spaceballs when they were combing the desert.
Oh my god,
What have you
yes.
found? We ain't found shit.
I love that. Oh my god, I
Yeah.
forgot. Ken Squire is in Cannonball Run. I forgot about that. He's one of the New Jersey patrolmen. Or California patrolmen.
Yeah, they're making Spaceballs too.
Yes, I saw that.
Bill Pullman along with his son.
Yep, they're coming back. They've even got Rick Moranis out of retirement
Yes.
for this. And
Fuck
Mel
yeah.
Brooks is coming back as Yogurt despite being
Does anybody need
99
some
fucking
roofies
years
in here?
old.
92 years old.
I can hook you
Love
up.
it.
92 years young. He still
No.
looks fucking
He's-
spry.
Not 92, he's 99. When the movie comes out, he'll be 100. Mel Brooks is 90, I think 8 right now. But when he films,
Oh,
it'll be
shit.
99.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
An active actor at 98, 99 years old. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Just like Clint Eastwood.
But anywho though,
Oh,
yeah, there's already merchandise too.
well, yeah, because it's Spaceballs. There's been
I have a
mention of it.
question.
Spaceballs the
Where's
sweatshirt.
Spaceballs?
It's
Spaceballs is a Star Wars parody film from 1987.
That's
they
legendary.
actually got permission from George Lucas to make the movie.
He nearly passed out from laughing so hard at the
Oh,
screening.
yeah.
What was
Or
the
screening that they
what
had
was
for
the
him.
one rule about they couldn't I forget what it was.
Check,
they
check,
couldn't
32, 32.
they couldn't dress the main character like Luke Skywalker, so instead they dressed him like Indiana Jones. That was the one rule George Lucas had. He could not be a parody of Luke Skywalker.
Yep, and instead of the Millennium Falcon, it was a flying Winnebago.
Yep, and instead of Chewbacca, it's Barf.
It was Maw. Yep.
Yeah. But
The
yeah,
Mog.
it was
the man dog.
Let's see. When,
Which
yeah, it
wait
was made in 1987.
I just had a shower thought. Was Barf from Spaceballs the original furry?
Yes.
Yes. But now, see, here's the thing. They can't do Spaceballs without John Candy.
Well, yeah, they can have like somebody be the son of Barf.
That's my guess. Is that's what they'll do. That or they'll find a way around that problem.
Yeah.
Or furries.
Well, now here's the thing. I will not see the movie if they do not make this reference back to the first Spaceballs movie. If they don't call it Spaceballs 2: The Search for More Money.
I know. I hope they do that. That would be so good.
So we'll meet again in the sequel, Spaceballs 2: The Search for More Money.
Yes.
Now,
and I want Spaceballs merchandise available everywhere I shop. At least at Walmart or online or something, because I want Spaceballs the coat. I want Spaceballs the mud flap. I want Spaceballs the fucking dining set. I want anything I want. And it's just black with white text, but I want it to say Spaceballs the fucking sim racing wheel. I don't give a shit. I want Spaceballs merch.
Spaceballs the breakfast cereal. Spaceballs the t-shirt.
Spaceballs the toilet paper. It's merchandising.
Spaceballs the doll. Me. May the Schwartz be with you.
But yeah, Raven, you can catch it on like Max, Hulu, Roku, and a bunch of places. Probably even Prime Video. I don't. You may have to rent it from there, but if you like parody, parody movies, and find them funny, and if you even like remotely have had any interest in the original Star Wars,
it would
you will absolutely love this movie.
It would be in the same vein of what scary like horror movies have scary movie. Westerns have both Blazing Saddles and A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Yeah.
Top Gun and I'm trying to think. A lot of military movies have Hot Shots. Spaceball,
by the way,
Star Wars and like all of the interstellar space movies has Spaceballs.
Well, it's kind of like how Star Trek had a parody movie that was such a tribute to it called Galaxy Quest.
I've never heard of that one because I'm not a huge Trek fan.
Oh my God,
but
watch it. Tim Allen.
Oh dear God.
Alan
Jesus.
Rickman, Sigourney Weaver.
My problem is I would have to have some kind of context about Star Trek for it to make sense to me.
Well, no, it's not like super into the Star Trek thing. They're basically a cast that was known for a space TV show that do conventions. Eventually, people see, aliens see the historic the historic footage and recreate the starship and think that it's completely real. And Tim, the crew eventually wind up there and have to enact their parts, and that it is absolutely hilarious. You don't have to know like phasers and warp speed and all that, or much about Star Trek outside of it was a TV show from years before, and it just a parody of that.
Okay, because the most I know about Star Trek is red shirts and beam me up, Snotty.
Now, here's one hidden thing that I didn't know for a while until I watched a documentary on it. The ship that they have, its registry number was NTE something. That NTE stood for not the Enterprise.
Yep. Because
That's not
there's
the
a
Enterprise.
reason for that.
Yeah.
Couldn't
Yeah.
get a license.
No! It's because there is always an active aircraft carrier in the Navy that's the Enterprise!
Which ironically actually does have something else entirely named after it. That being a very tall, white-haired anime girl with a badass bow skill.
Exactly!
That happens to have a Suburban named after it. That would be my Suburban.
But
That was why, though.
But they wanted to have it had a registry number, but they couldn't do like USS because that technically is property of Star Trek. But they're just like, it's not the Enterprise. Okay, NTE, whatever the registry number was. But like, there's an homage of like Tim Allen's character going against the Rock people. That was an homage to Shatner as James Kirk versus the Gorn, the lizard guys in one episode that's heavily mocked. But
yeah,
and there's like little Easter eggs like that for people to reference. But outside of that aspect, you don't need to know anything about Star Trek. And it ended up being more of a love letter to Star Trek. It's kind of like Seth MacFarlane's The Orville. Turned out, when Star Trek come out with Star Trek Discovery, that it was more Star Trek than the actual Star Trek was.
Yeah, I remember when the Orville came out, but I never watched it.
Oh, it's
the Oriole.
It's not like the over-the-top, comedy that, like, Family Guy, American Dad. It's more in the vein of the comedy of, like, Thousand Way to Die in the Old West, that type of stuff, where it's a little bit more subdued, and they ended up going with more of a hopeful, stuff as they went later on, and still had comedic moments, but didn't lean so much into the comedy in the later seasons.
Yeah. A Million Ways to Die in the West was funny, and having Liam Neeson be the main antagonist just made that all the better.
Yeah. No one make any sudden movements. There's a BMW. Worse, he's a learner driver.
It was, good luck.
Yeah.
It's a safety car.
I've got the iRacing safety card on my outside, and then the yellow student driver with a bloody handprint on it, and the fact that it says this side up is concerning.
Yes, no one make any sudden movements. Learner drivers are bad enough as it is.
You're going?
A BMW learner driver. Yeah.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Yes. It's like a T-Rex. If you do not move, it won't see you.
Yeah.
Honestly, learner drivers here in the UK are fucking horrible. I hate being stuck behind them.
Oh, you should see some of the student drivers we have here in America. I remember when I took my driving test, or my driving lessons, Now granted, I was 16. I was an experienced driver from playing video games, driving go-karts. Like, my mom and dad had no... I was doing J-turns on my Power Wheels at 3 years old. They had no concerns about me driving. But I got in, and of course, I get picked up at my house, and there is this other girl was driving, and she was going to drive back to her house about 1.5 miles away, and then I would be allowed to take over. Oh my god, I was white knuckle. She was terrifying. She was all throttle or all brake. She's like taking corners like she's a fucking psycho. We were being thrown around in the back seat, and she drops us off, or she gets to her house, she gets out. I get ready to get in the car, and I see the instructor, like, he's just white knuckle. He looks over at me, he says, "All right, are you ready?" And I'm thinking, buddy, I'm about to make your life so much easier. And
So basically, she drove it like she stole it.
Oh my gosh, she just was not a good driver. I ended up running across her later in high school, and she missed a parking spot like 8 times. Trying to back in, it was twice as wide as her little Cobalt. But she was just a bad driver. But I got behind the wheel. Whoa, checking up. But I got behind the wheel, was able to, get rolling. And the instructor he saw my driving habits and immediately relaxed. He's like, "Oh, I'm not even concerned with you now. We're so good now." I'm like, "Okay, good."
Well, you have a goal, Soji. Try and get away from the student car, because otherwise he will kill you.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Oh lordy.
The MX-5 will probably kill him before student driver will.
Yeah, let's hope not.
You don't understand how terrifying a learner driver is, let alone being in a BMW. It's like sending a Havoc-class nuclear warhead to a city.
And driving with these helmets is like having a warhead that's misguided, that was supposed to hit 1,000 miles away, landing right on your doorstep.
Return to sender. Pardon you.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Boy, you can tell none of these guys know how to draft.
And I love how you've got the Bliston cars, or whatever, that sponsorship is, that was Broadbent.
Yeah.
And
pretty much, right? Who are you gonna call? Your loved ones. There's been a terrible accident.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Fuck!
I'm afraid of no ghosts.
What the hell?
Wow, the student driver got out of that one unscathed.
That's surprising, considering he's the learner driver. Surprised he doesn't have a bloody L-plate on his car.
Give it another couple of laps.
It's funny, you guys don't have L-plates.
Nope.
No, we just have license plates. That are, because they're just for car registry.
That's it. We're done. I forgot to click fast repair. It's over. What happened there? Was that anything I could have avoided?
Not being on track is the only way to avoid it.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so that was I want to watch this at speed here. So I'm high. I'm following the Ghostbusters car. I'm fine. Looks to me like the red car, I think, gets a bad push here.
Yeah.
The blue and yellow car is trying to run a little high to not run into the back of him. But now they're switching. The red car's going to get turned.
I'll be right back.
right there. That's the contact. That's going to turn the red car. This is a little too slow for what I wanted. There we go, 8 speed. That's going to do it. I thought I was going to get clear of him because I saw something dive low, but instead of getting on the brakes, he decides to get back up here.
No, he thinks he can save it.
Wow, the Ghostbusters car got lucky there.
Yeah.
Well, of course he is. He's a ghost.
Please tell me the Ding Dong's car gets it. He was the one being an
Whoa.
impatient jackass.
What the fuck are ding dongs? That's
It's
a question.
a little snack cake.
They're a
snack
Hostess
cake.
snack cake. Does the red and black car make it through this? The yellow Patrick car doesn't, and the red and black car does not make it through. He's along for the ride, and he's going to crash into the back of that car now. Alright, well, that's unfortunate.
Well, whoever caused that accident, tell him to piss off back to Clacton.
Yeah, whoever that wasn't very good. Let's see. So I have managed to finish 26th, 16 laps down out of 16. And I don't know about this one, but it's not going to be good. So
A lot of the
what else we got?
people, especially in those cars, think that you can just run into the back of the others because they see it on a NASCAR race, and don't realize that they do it, mainly on the straights, and then back off in the corners because that's when you get the cars all sorts of.
It's not just driving into each other. There is strategy involved with it.
Yeah. Strategies, timings.
Do I want... I don't think I want the slow cars. I still want the fast cars. We're going to run the BMW again.
Hey, I don't know if you run the slow cars, that means that you can take up all the track and wreck everybody.
Yeah, no shit.
I turn now. Good luck, everybody.
Pretty much. That's what it's like in these lobbies sometimes, I'll tell you. I could break out the VR, but I don't feel like it.
One of the things, like with a lot of these races where they don't have cautions, and that's kind of like the ARCA races in the sim. People don't tend to slow down or use brakes, when they're coming up on a crash. That is what people refer to as ARCA braking.
Yeah, because they think they can just drive through it because they're God.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's no penalty for them, unless you're in the ARCA car in the ARCA series with stuff, but, because they can't dare to lose any time to the leaders, so they got to try to barrel through the wrecks.
Yep.
They think they can do a Lightning McQueen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because let's say, the 4th through 10th wreck. That means the first 3 cars scoot off at full speed, while the cars that were 11th back either have to slow down to get around or get extremely lucky and just have the seas part in front of them to maintain speed. If they don't, if the top 3, are clean, they run away with the race. But people
Austin,
can't
Dillon,
have,
Daytona.
Yeah, they can't have. But they feel like they can't dare to have that happen.
Yeah.
Oh, if I have to go for the win no matter what. I mean, hell, I had a race back whenever the Carb Cup was still the Gen 6 cars, and there was a guy called the the first lap bandit. And his thing was like, I'm going to win this race, you know, turn one on the first lap. And in the first turn, he, of course, almost wrecks the entire field.
What's the guy on Facebook, We're Gonna Lose? He intentionally just keeps creating new iRacing accounts and will intent wreck people until he gets banned.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I hope you get your IP address banned from iRacing. It's like, that's bullshit that has no place in this game. Some of us play this game to be competitive.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, there's some of these races, you know, if they're like races like this or Carb Cup, I'm just like, fuck it. I get wrecked out. Fuck it. Just come back into the next race.
Yeah.
You know, not really giving a shit. But if it's like an official race or a league race and that, it's like, come on, guys,
Don't be like that.
Yeah. Well, it was like, there for a while, Sam would, he'd get in a practice session and then just start doing donuts or trying to, wreck people, and he got called out a few times like, dude, we're trying to do runs to see what our tire wear is going to be. Can you stop effing around? And eventually he finally stopped doing it, but well, hey, I'm gonna go check in on Cameron and Chris in the other server. I'll catch y'all later.
All right.
Have a good race.
Have a good night, Gary. Later. That tells you a lot. With no draft help, I'm third fastest in this lobby on my first hot lap.
I love the Detomaso Pantera. Such a beautiful car. I'd really like to see one in Forza. What do you think, so Jude?
What, the De Tomaso and Forza?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. That'd be cool.
Do you reckon it's possible? Because with the way my brain understands it, how would they get the licensing for that when Tomaso isn't no longer a company?
They wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. They get the license for Pontiacs. Pontiac's defunct.
So they could add it and not get sued.
I take that back. They would have to go to the person who holds the copyright claim on the De Tomaso name. That intellectual property most likely still exists somewhere.
Is anyone still alive from that era of the Pantera?
No, you can sell the... Yeah, because that was only the 70s. But the naming rights get sold down the line to different people. Somewhere out there, the Pontiac name probably has somebody who owns it. It might still be GM, I don't know. But oftentimes, if a company goes belly up, the intellectual property is sold off, and people are able to go and buy that IP and hold that over over other people's heads.
Because the thing is, as well, I was doing some research on it, and one of the Panteras that came up was from Japan, and it's quite a legendary car.
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming you know of that Pantera, don't you?
I believe so, yeah.
It's been good, guys. I got a jet. Grant's ready for bed.
Alright, have a good night, Metals. See ya.
Bye, guys.
Good night,
See ya.
Meadows. Bye.
Wow.
And then there were two.
I think this first off.
But yeah, that Pantera was crazy. shut up, zombie. Scream me all you want, I'm still gonna
Michael,
play
get
it
in
off.
front. Let me see what I can do from behind.
But yeah, if there's ever a Pantera like in the next Forza Horizon game, I am so turning that into a Toge car, and I will absolutely violate everyone.
Makes sense.
And I don't know why I love the Pantera, I just do. I just think it's an absolutely fantastic looking car. How's that race coming?
We're just in practice right now.
What position are you in?
Eight.
From the middle lane.
But
So
it's
you're climbing.
Well, but I don't have any. I was in second or third, but I have no drafting help, so I'm stuck out here.
Is there any way for you to catch back up?
I did have to go in and reset my audio devices.
Trying to just figure out something. I'm just trying to find a draft partner.
So did I. I had to do the same. Redirect all audio to my sound card.
Bruh.
What happened? Did you get taken out?
No, I just finally picked up a drafting partner and he's not helping. He just hung me out to dry and didn't jump in with me.
Oh, he's one of those, is he?
Solo route, yeah, unfortunately.
Asshole.
Like, you don't stand to gain anything from it. What's the point?
I would be your drafting partner if I was actually able to play the game and not murder everyone on controller.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this game is not controller friendly. It can be done, but it's just not ideal, you know?
Yeah. I haven't played Daisy in so long. I'm gonna be rusty as fuck if I find another player.
Oh my god, this thing's so loose!
And the crap thing about it is I used to be really good at this game as well.
You tried bump crafting there, Greg.
Hot tip I found, switch to the Lama setting and just turn the wing angle down if it's not already. So much better.
Does it let you? I thought it was fixed.
Nope, open session. You can pick any of the presets you want or upload your own. I'm running Lama, it's so much better.
I didn't even look, thanks.
Welcome, good luck.
What'd you say to put the wing in?
Who was that you were speaking to?
Just somebody in chat. Not my
Fair
chat,
enough.
but like the iRacing voice chat. Anybody you're in the session with, you can talk to via the in-game transmitter radios. It's kind of a way to communicate with people. That way, you know, if something's going on, you can all work together. It's a nice feature. So glad I have my Moses stuff and not the old Logitech. I was just thinking about Logitech G Hub versus the Moza Pit House. Pit House is so much better. Then this will probably be my last race of the night, I'm afraid, so...
No, you're leaving me too.
Unfortunately, well, I gotta get up. I have to be over at my coworker's house at 7:30 a.m. to throw about 40 or 50 bundles of shingles. Also, I can hear
I know.
going to the bathroom. I'll be back.
I hate being from the UK sometimes.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry, I just wasn't about to do a nearly 15-minute race while I'm bursting at the seams to take a piss. It's just not ideal.
Need to load some 556.
Everybody click ready to race. Nobody qualify. Agreed.
Heck, that's my standard.
That's all I ever do, too, is just not qualify. Just let it ride. You know, it's whatever. Who cares? It's just unranked anyways.
That's right. Let her rip, Tater Chip.
And I always prefer to see how far I can get through the field by the end of the race. So it makes me feel good if I finish top 5 and I rolled off dead.
I'd like to see the end of one of these races. So far, I've been killed by a Miata with 3 wheels on it trying to limp back to the pits and on the racing surface, and a BMW who decided the apron was a great place to go at full tilt.
Well, I've yet to race this particular series, so this will be interesting.
That sounded like standard stuff.
Yeah, this is the series where you come if you want to crash a lot of race cars.
Yes.
I'm down. I'm good at dodging everything.
Well, that's good that you're down, but I would prepare to be around, over and over, and potentially upside down at some points as well.
I've been there.
Sounds like a fun night.
Wait, is nobody actually qualifying? Oh
What
my
does that
God.
mean?
I don't think anybody's actually oh, somebody qualified.
What does it mean if no one qualifies?
Well, no, somebody came over the thing and they're like, everybody just click ready to race and don't qualify. Oh, 4 people qualify. 5 people. Oil Sports. I can't tell if that's somebody trying to be funny or if that's actually their name. Current pole sitter, Yumlap Yin Johnson.
What the hell?
Yumlap Yin Johnson.
What a name.
What a name.
I don't think it's better than McNutt, though.
No. I think you've been here when I've told you the best names I've seen on Xbox Live.
Yeah, I think we were exchanging names we've seen. One of them that I've seen was Piss McPants.
Yeah, I'm going to mute mine so I can say mine.
They can't hear me, can they?
No, they can hear you, yes. Now they can't. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, jeez. I still like the one where it says it's a trend where this girl's like, call your boyfriend by his gamer tag. And she walks up, Conquistador, and he just starts losing it. Alright, you are audible again, so just so you're aware.
Okay.
Sorry, Chris.
We are on one to go. Wait to make it on fuel safely. We're on the bottom. The estimated strength of field is 1,643. Alright fellas, let's get ready to rock and roll here. Remember guys, keep your eye on the goal. Good solid run, good solid finish. One pit stop at a time, one lap at a time. As long as we keep that in our sights, everything will be just fine. Pits are closed.
What, fellers? I'm a feller, so that must mean...
Agreed. Good luck, go fast, don't die.
The race will be won in turn one. Remember that. So whoever gets turn one is the winner. The nasty pedal is in the left.
Yeah, remember, if you're in a lower class car, you can absolutely outrun the faster class, so be sure to get in the way.
And if you're a BMW driver, don't forget to cut every single person off you see.
Well, technically, it should be a safer race because with the suspension on all these cars, you can actually dip below the yellow line and back up a little bit safely.
Don't tell everything you know.
Great tip right there, brother.
Good luck, have fun, don't get them up.
Okay. So I got the HendrickCars.com Miata to my outside.
Give me a bump, Ramaz. Come on, give me a bump. There we go. We're racing now, boys.
Just Steve, me and you.
Say again?
I'm just being encouraging.
I'll bump you through the corner if you want.
Hell yeah, brother, let's do it.
Move a little to the left. Thank you. Ah, shit, I'm sorry.
It's all good, I survived, I survived.
Alright, I'm coming back. Go on my right. Can we talk about my save real quick? I'm sorry, that was not intentional.
All good, all good. We had a good run there.
12 and 2 cars. Since you guys are out of the draft, if you want to pick up with us, we're back here in a little 2-car terrain if you want to pick up. my god!
Someone died.
I heard wrecking in 4 from my spotter. I didn't think he said junkyard in 4. Holy crap!
Damn, that was the biggest hit I ever took.
What does junkyard mean?
There was like 8 cars parked. They were all stuck. Whoa, Miata!
I turn now. Good luck, everybody.
Wow.
That was pretty cool, if I do say so myself.
I wish I had the balls to not lift a little through that.
Not a millimeter came up.
Oh shit. Okay, we're just gonna go. We're gonna do this and go low.
How low can you go?
Let's just go. I'll race you guys on the last 2 laps there.
What's with the Miata brick wall so that nobody else could come by you guys? You guys are ridiculous.
No shit.
What's amazing is you guys took your own self out just to pick me up.
Oh, this guy's a terrible pusher.
How terrible is terrible?
He won't push me. We're not gaining
Maybe.
time on a single car, and we're a 2-car train. Like, what the fuck?
Maybe he's scared.
Must be. Well, I mean, he'll hit me, but he just thinks it's a bumper tap and lift thing. He won't actually, like, get up and hold the push.
Yeah, maybe he's frightened that he might put you in the wall or something.
Must be
Not
a...
have the-
Yeah, you can tell he doesn't have any experience in drafting tracks based on his driving habits. He has no idea what he's doing.
Oh, bless his heart, though.
He's giving it a try, but it's like, that's not how you do this, buddy. Good
Yeah,
thought
well,
process, but no.
At least he's trying.
He is trying, I'll give him that. And he's racing respectfully. He's not hitting me in the corners and shit, which I appreciate, but you got to be willing to come off, give him a shunt, and hold that push the whole way down if you want to be anywhere fast.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll get it. But yeah, that's most likely the case. He's just too afraid to actually push because he's frightened he might put you in the wall.
There we
Probably
go.
don't want to be...
He's starting to get it, and I'm starting to catch the draft from the car ahead finally. Now we're moving. Yeah.
They're back inside.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm claiming it right now. It's a Miata conspiracy theory.
Great pass on BMW. That was awesome. Actually, it was.
Hey, you boys are welcome. I'm trying to keep you all alive.
Thank you, Matthew.
Come on, come on, come on. All right, hold on for the shot, buddy.
What's up, Christian? Why do you got to be a dick? You want to play? Let's play.
You're catching these sailors. Do it.
Come again, what was that?
No.
I'm trying to push you as square as I can and only on the straights. Hopefully it's working.
I appreciate you. We're just gonna call that net code. Because I took no damage.
You'll have less grip out there.
Yeah, that was 100% netcode.
Well, that netcode totaled me out. I'm done.
Damn the internet.
Bye-bye. That netcode hit me right in the kisser.
The Miata
Did he
fucking
end up
hit the
hitting?
wall right in front of me and I phased right through him.
That was me.
Oh no, that was not netcode. He hit.
Here I come, fellas. Watch yourselves.
So he did a bad.
Oh, he just drove right through that Miata and killed me. We had a chance at contending for that win, and that was just a full-on annihilation. That was unnecessary. We had a chance at that dub, and he made the wrong choice. He should have went high with me, and he went low where there was no space, and just tried to drive right through someone. That was not the right way to do that, but that's all right. That's why it's unranked. It was fun. Thought we had a chance at doing something there, but alas, 'twas not to be. Who do I have to raid tonight? Let's find out. Twitch. Who's on? Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna call it a night. Thanks for hanging out, Raven. I'm gonna go to bed and get ready
It's
to
not a problem.
work tomorrow.
Well, I wish you good luck on your roof, and sorry that you can't watch the Le Mans race with you. I probably won't be watching either. To be quite fair, I'll probably be with the wife.
Well, I'm gonna try to watch when I can over the weekend. I won't be able to watch the whole thing, but I'm gonna
But you
try to
wanna
watch
some of it.
Yeah, when I'm able to, because I'll be working first thing in the morning. Then I got to come home, get dressed, and get out to the. I'll probably be getting dressed as it starts. It starts at 10 a.m. usually because it's 4 p.m. French time. So I will probably be getting a start right about there, and then I'm trying to think of exactly when. Basically, by noon Eastern time, I'll be playing in a golf outing. That'll run most of the afternoon. Then I have to go back and help with the roof if they're still doing it. And then, once dark comes around, I'll be home. I'll be home all night, and then all day Sunday we're working on the roof again, and I have to be there all day Sunday. So, fuck my life. Yeah, I get no... My own life doesn't matter. I'm stuck just... hey, I'm slave labor this weekend, which is so much fun. Well. Either way, I'll catch you later on. Thanks for everybody for watching. My name's Soji, and I'm out. I will return. I'm off tomorrow. Sunday, I'm hoping to do NASCAR watch along because I'm hoping the roof just doesn't go. But if it does, well, time will tell, and I'll catch you guys at least Monday for the league race. So, have a great night. Later.